Brexit was a lie. The UK vowed to take back control, but did it lose billions instead? Meanwhile, Spain's been cashing EU cheques for decades, building highways, funding farms and transforming its economy. So who's laughing now? Was Brexit Britain's biggest blunder, or is Spain about to regret its EU love affair? We're exposing the hidden numbers, the ugly truths, and why this debate is about way more than money. Let's go. Imagine this. You pay 10 into a club, but your neighbour only pays 5. What's the catch? The club builds him a new business that you profit from later. That's the EU. Spain has been a net receiver for more than 30 years, with 140 billion in EU funds since joining in 1986. The UK, on the other hand, has been a net contributor. It paid 10 billion euros per year more than it got back. But here's the twist. The UK still profited. But how is that possible? Let's break it down. Spain before the EU was a mess. Dictatorship, economic isolation, zero infrastructure. But since joining the EU cash built 6,000 kilometres of highways, funded renewable energy, put fibre broadband into as many places as possible and revived dying towns. Farmers got more than 50 billion euros. Spain now supplies 30% of Europe's veggies. But in 2023, Spain became a net contributor. Will it turn anti-EU like Britain, or will it stay loyal? Brexit promised freedom, but delivered this. 17.5 billion euros in EU grants lost. Funds that built Welsh tech parks and Scottish labs. British companies lost 2 billion euros a year in EU contracts. Did you realise how much money British companies got from building Spanish railways, for example? No, they didn't report that in the papers, did they? And that was only one of the many ways that UK companies benefited. Trade chaos. 50% of UK exporters now struggle with EU red tape. How ironic that after complaining that excess bureaucracy was a reason for leaving, they've now got more. Take back control, more like take back paperwork. You see, the EU's sneaky secret is this. It's a giant money loop. Spain's EU-funded highways were built by British engineers. Polish factories? They bought German machinery. Every €1 sent to Spain boosted EU's GDP by €2.30. But critics rage. Why should London pay for Madrid's trains? Is that a fair point? Or just short-sighted greed? When crisis hits, the EU matters. Greece collapsed, but got bailouts. Spain's 2008 crash was softened by preferential EU loans. The UK, post-Brexit, has no EU safety net. So is the EU a scam? Maybe, if you ignore the wars it stopped, the economies it saved, and the fact that 60% of Spaniards still back it. But Brexit fans? Well, they'll never agree. Drop your answers below. Was Brexit a £200 billion mistake? Will Spain ditch the EU now it's paying in? Should rich countries fund poorer ones? Comment scam or lifeline. Twiddly fingers. And smash subscribe if you want the real reasons for the EU and not the propaganda. Peas and fluff and peace and love. See you in the next video. Let's dance.